Greetings. I welcome you all back to this video session. So in this video session, I would like to focus Software Project Management course MG6088, and especially in this video, I would like to focus first unit. My dear learners, my dear children, I received numerous mails, WhatsApps and calls also requesting to post videos for the subject. That is the reason why I would like to launch this video. So continuously for all the units I would like to launch for this subject. As you know, Anna University conducting online examination and MCQ. So this video I hope and I am sure help you to score very good mark. Before that, you wanted to understand what is software project management, why it is required. As far as my observation is concerned, this software project management is very important for all engineers, not only for engineers, all what is called educators, learners, project developers and everybody. Purpose is that once you understand the concept, can prepare a very good schedule and follow the schedule to successfully complete the task. That is the reason why the software project management is very important one, and here we can develop our soft skill also. As we know, the task pattern and procedure of software development can be viewed as two major parts. Number one is called software development, that is called software creation, and the second one is called software project management. Software project management is very important and required so that we can satisfy the customer, and not only that, our industry, our institute can attract other customers also. That's the reason why we are focusing software project management. First, I'd like to highlight what is the software. As you know, the software is a set of tasks, a group of tasks. The purpose is that it need to be completed in order, or it should be executed in order to achieve the required outcome, to achieve a particular task, a particular goal. So the software or the project is nothing but a set of tasks, all the tasks we wanted to execute in order to achieve our required goal, okay, to achieve our required specific outcome. So for example, software management system, college management system, students management system, library management system, and like this, tens of softwares, automating softwares are available. Purpose is that we are developing a tools, we are developing a what is called code. To purpose is that to complete, to achieve our particular goal. That is the idea behind the software. And additionally, I would like to give you small inputs why we need software project management. I already told you software is said to be an intangible product. Okay, please understand, software is said to be intangible product. Why it is called intangible product? Reason because it is a continuous upgradation as per the user's demands and needs. For example, I develop a project. For example, I develop a project and launch. Okay, so the project is may satisfy a few users, and a few more users wanted more features, more facilities, or different their what is called requirements. So they may contact me. So based on their demands, I wanted to upgrade the project so that a particular project may satisfy a particular group. The same project may not satisfy entire groups in this world. That's the reason why I would like to highlight software is said to be intangible product. The most important, okay, this software is that, okay, the technology changes and advances also continuously. For example, with some technology, I develop a project, and after that, a new technology came. So my project wanted to upgrade it to new technology. That's the reason why all my customers can enjoy. Imagine that 15 years before software developed, that is, the software is focused only desktop. Nowadays, I am developing a software. The software has to support the customer who is using a desktop as well as the mobile. So when the software is going to execute in this mobile, some constraints I wanted to focus, some technologies I wanted to adapt so that all my customers will be satisfied. So the two constraints I told you, one is depends upon the user's demands our project wanted to work, and the second one is depends upon the new technologies our project wanted to upgrade continuously. That is one idea, please store in your heart, because these two ideas wanted to consider to develop a very good software project management schedule. And not only that, I considered when project is going to take for developing, we have triple constraints. That means three constraints. Number one is called I wanted to deliver quality product to my customer. It's the first constraint. I always wanted to keep the cost within the client's budget constraints. That is a second. And the third one is I wanted to deliver the project as per the schedule. Third constraints. So, for example, I talked with my customer. Okay, got a project for imagine that 10 crore. At any cost, okay, I should not request okay more fund, more money from my client. Within a 10 crore, I have to complete my project. So that is cost is important one. At the same time, what my customer requested me regarding a quality and the nature of the product I wanted to deliver. Second constraints. And the third one is, so my customer requested within 6 months I needed a project. So we created a MOU or understanding, okay, that with the schedule. Within the same schedule, I wanted to deliver the project. If I am not providing a project in quality, so the new customer may not approach me. After starting a project due to some practical problem, if requesting customer for more fund, okay, the new customer won't approach me. If I am not assured, if I am not delivered my project, okay, within our schedule, then we may get a bad name. So that's the reason why the three constraints are very, very important one. So the main purpose of software project management is to deliver the quality product on time with a cost without compromising a quality. So that's the reason why the project management, okay, that is ideas and a very, very important one. Very, very important one. With this input, I would like to focus what is software project management and project manager's role. So the first point is a very, very important one. Please understand, my dear learners, children. So if you wanted to do any task, we wanted to prepare a plan that is called a schedule. That is called a realistic schedule. And once we prepared the schedule and according to schedule, we wanted to work. First, okay, we preparing a schedule, a plan for work. Then after that, we work the plan. That's a very important one. We wanted to follow this one so that without compromising any issue, our target goal can be reached. Okay, with this idea, so what are the roles of project managers I would like to highlight? Because so when we are studying about software project management, we wanted to understand these constraints. Number one is called planning. Number two is staffing. And third, directing. And fourth one is monitoring and controlling. So as far as I concerned, I consider that is a 4 points. If other experts may refer different points, but the idea is this only: planning, staffing, directing, and monitoring and controlling. As far as planning is concerned, a very important one. So we wanted to estimate the project, okay, the cost also, and what are the resources required. Okay, we wanted to identify, and after that we wanted to prepare a schedule. So estimation of the cost and all the requirements, expenditure, everything. Then what are the resources required? Okay, we wanted to identify, then preparing scheduling. That is called planning. Then after that, stuffing is refers, we wanted to identify experts for getting additional input to develop the project in the quality manner. Without compromising quality, we wanted to develop a project. That's the reason why. So expert input and feedback is required. That is called experts identification. And then, so we wanted to identify a best developer for developing the project. So developer is required. So identification of experts and identification of developers is the second level. And after that, third level, directing. So directing means analyze the schedule periodically and monitor the progress continuously. So imagine that we prepared a schedule and we identified all estimation and resource allocation and identified experts for getting a feedback and identified developers and appointed for starting the project. Imagine that the project is started. Then after that, we continuously needed to analyze whether our project is executing according to our schedule or not, whether we continuously progressing properly or not. So that is a very important one that is coming under directing. Then after that, so we wanted to analyze entire team performance also. Reason because, so imagine that the team, okay, the team consists of the 25 members. Because of one or two members, the entire team should not be compromised. That's the reason why. So we wanted to discuss with the team members continuously and we wanted to analyze the performance of individual team members as well as team performance. That is called directing. Okay. Then after that, the last one is monitoring and controlling as per the observations made in directing. Okay. So here some observations we will made based on that. Okay. So this controlling task steps wanted to do, that is the largest effort as far as my observation is concerned. Okay, so software project management, okay, wanted to focus all the points, or software project management and ideas of project manager or roles of project manager considered, okay, all the 4 points. And the first idea is plan the work and work the plan. Okay, so with this input, I would like to highlight, okay, what are the key points and the key words are available in this first unit, project evaluation and project planning. Okay, so the software project management, okay, I told you already, okay, that is estimation, project allocation, project scheduling and risk management analysis and monitoring and software quality management and project closure. That is a deliverable level. Okay, this is, okay, what are the different levels of software project management. And one thing is we should not forget at this part, whenever we are developing a project, okay, a few crises we wanted to expect, because without hurdle we cannot complete any project, but at the same time all those hurdles, challenges we wanted to overcome successfully. Okay, so this project software project management is helping ideas also. What is this? Okay, number one is, okay, whenever, okay, software is developing, okay, that is what are the issues of automated software. We developed a software, launched, then during execution practicing the software, what are the possible issues, and those issues we wanted to rectify. Sometimes some customer may not happy with the features of our proposed software. So at that time the software we wanted to upgrade as per the customer's demands and needs. And the second one is, sometimes we may not enhance the project well in advance or within our schedule. That is a major crisis, so that the sophisticated technology and intelligent developers wanted to identify to manage this issue. And as far as the project, the software project management is concerned, okay, so 23% of projects which is assigned to the industry or developers to develop the project is cancelled. Please understand, 23% of, okay, projects, okay, assigned for a development side is cancelled. We do not know reason, because lack of project management schedule, software project management schedule. And 49% of what is called task, okay, the project schedule was delayed or couldn't achieved by developers. So 49%, okay, developer couldn't deliver the project on time. 23% we do not know whether a customer is not satisfied or a developer not satisfied, the proposed project was cancelled. Only 28% okay, of the project is successfully developed by developers and satisfied customer and successfully launched. So from this what is called analysis, we wanted to understand that if you are not developing very good software project management, I am sure the project cannot be successfully launched on time. So if you are not launching on time, you may get a bad name from your customers, so that other customers may not approach you. So ultimately you will lose your business. So that's the reason why. So my dear children, my dear learners, okay, the software project management is a very, very important one. All of you wanted to practice and gain the ideas, and according to the policies you develop your project, so that without facing any troubles you can develop your project. Okay, so during a project development, the project may be demand of the customer may be large one, and if a poor project management or lack of adequate training or lack of adequate training, training means I am referring what is called developers, and that skill wanted to upgrade continuously, and productivity, okay, the demand is more, sometimes more models may be requested. So these are the issues coming under software crises. So briefly, I have introduced what is software project management and what are the methodologies you wanted to consider to develop like this. I have given introduction. So now the first unit, what are the possible keywords are there? So all those keywords we would like to discuss, and then so straight away we will focus MCQ questions. Okay, so one by one we will discuss. So number one is, what is a project? So you know very well, already we discussed. So what is a project? Okay, so what is a project? Project is a series of tasks, and all those tasks need to be completed in order to achieve specific outcome, to achieve a particular goal. So that is called project. So MC questions may ask it in different manner. So some definition may be, a project is a series of tasks need to be completed in order to reach a specific outcome, to reach a specific particular goal. That is the project. And the second one is software project management. So I have given a brief introduction about software project management. So much input I think no need, but however I will give you small input. Software project management is a branch of project management. Okay, it is dedicated for the planning, scheduling, resource allocation, execution, tracking, and delivery of the project. Okay, so this is focusing software project management. What is that? Planning, scheduling, resource allocation, execution, tracking, and delivery. In different manner, if you wanted to highlight the same meaning, so some experts may highlight like this. So the software project management consists of project estimation, project allocation, scheduling, risk management. This is also very important. Risk management, project monitoring, quality management, and delivery. So like this, so different opinions and all there. Okay, so understand all the ideas. So the purpose is we wanted to plan effectively. Okay, then estimation is required. Based on the estimation, project allocation is required, scheduling is required, risk management and the quality monitoring is required, and finally we wanted to deliver the project on time. Okay, that is the idea. Okay, this is what is called software project management. Okay, and the next one is called software project planning. So what is a software project planning? Okay, it is a planning. Planning is very important. So software project planning involves developing estimates for the work to be performed. That's a very important one, isn't it? So that is estimation we wanted to perform very properly. And it's establishing the necessary commitments and defining the plan to perform the work. That's a very, very important one. Okay. So software project planning involves developing estimates for the work to be performed and establishing the necessary commitments and defining the plan to perform the work. Okay, these steps may be necessary to establish the plan for the software projects. So I shown and demonstrated, so that I hope no confusion on this. Okay, and the next one is called factors to decide the success of projects. Very, very important topic. Okay, definitely we may expect certain questions, okay, on this topic. And not only that, as a learner, as an engineer, we wanted to understand all these factors, so that without facing any hurdles, we can develop fantastic software. So what are the factors? I considered five most important factors. Some experts may identify different factors also. As far as I concerned, okay, the first important factor is team of intelligent people. That's a very important one. So we wanted to really identify skilled engineers, skilled developers to complete this project successfully. So first one factor is team of intelligent people. And the second one is very good planning is required, comprehensive planning. So without missing any points, we wanted to consider and we wanted to develop a very good detailed plan. Okay, so that help, okay, for completing our project in successful manner. Second, and the third one is very important, open communication. So team members, maybe size 10 or 15 or 20, we do not know, the entire team members wanted to discuss, okay, frankly, clearly, frequently, okay, and wanted to review entire aspects, okay, so that the project can be successfully completed. Understand? So open communication means what I am referring, interacting and discussing all the team members together, okay, periodically. For example, weekly once or monthly once, it depends upon the schedule. Some points wanted to discuss even daily. Some topics wanted to discuss every week or monthly or fortnight. Okay, but wanted to discuss it together. Okay, that's together, so that, okay, without facing any hurdles, can complete the project. This is a third point. And the fourth point, okay, very proper risk management. The risk management is a very important one. Okay, you know, the risk management is the process of identifying, analyzing and responding, okay, risk factors throughout the life of the project. That's a very important one. So we wanted to expect some possible issues, risk. Those risks wanted to managed by our software. That's the reason why proper risk management is the fourth one. And finally, what is called project closure. So project closure is nothing but it is a deliverable final project to the customer, and how the project developed, the project documentation and other things and all. Okay, so what are the factors to decide the success of projects? Refers team of intelligent people, number one. Number two, comprehensive planning. Number three, open communication. Number four, proper risk management. And finally, strong project closure. That means successful completion. Okay, so these are the factors. Sometimes in this MCQ university examination, they may ask the sequence also. For example, can we have an open communication? After that, can we identify a team of intelligent people? Not possible. So whenever, okay, we are talking about a software project management, first we wanted to constitute a fantastic team members. Okay, a team, that is the first level. After the team members, along with the team members, we wanted to prepare a comprehensive planning. Okay, after that, okay, we wanted to discuss and needed to execute, and the risk management should be analyzed. Okay, so this is the order. Okay, and the next one is elements of product process. What is the elements of product process? It is the different name. So already we discussed everything. So however, for university point of view, okay, I would like to give you certain points. Okay, elements of product process means number one, planning, then routing, then scheduling, then dispatching, and checking the progress or following up, and the inspection. So elements of product process, that means, okay, product was developed and how to successfully deliver it to the destination. Okay, nowadays everything what is called internet based, so that this is not a major issue. But as far as elements of product process is concerned, we can follow certain model. For example, if institute are maintaining a very proper documentation, simply we are calling as ISO standard. So ISO has its some guidelines. If an institute are following a guidelines, obviously entire documents will be monitored, will be maintained very properly. Like this, as far as elements of product process is concerned, uh, the guidelines defined by American Society of Quality, ASQ, you heard about this. And other one is Certified Software Quality Engineer, CSQE. Okay, these are what is called that agencies developed what is called guidelines. Those guidelines we can be followed so that the product process can be successfully completed. Okay, next one is, okay, that is a software development life cycle. Okay, other name also stages in classic project life cycle. Both are the same. Okay, so software development life cycle is a very important topic. So you know very well what is the software project development life cycle. Okay, I already explained to you. Number one is called, okay, that is requirement analysis. Software development life cycle. First one is, okay, what task wanted to do before starting a project. Number one is requirement analysis. Customer discussed with us. Then after that, so we understood what are the demands from our customer, for whom we are developing a project, what features wanted, what facilities wanted, what type of size of the project. For example, should not exceed more than 400 MB, should not exceed more than 1 GB, some constraints. So requirement analysis is the first process. And the second one is called as defining, okay, that requirements, because our team members, okay, without a confusion wanted to understand what we referred the keywords. So the defining all the keywords which identified in this requirement analysis is very important one. And the third one is designing. So okay, analysis over, definition over, then straight away we are going to design the models. Once the product prototype is designed, then after that we can implement. Okay, as far as here implementation is concerned, coding, because we software people not designing any mechanical models, so developing a code, so that the coding. Okay, the coding is the fourth level. Requirement analysis first level, defining second level, designing third level, and coding is the fourth level. It's okay. Now I successfully completed entire project. Then after that I wanted to validate whether the project is functioning properly or not. Okay, each module so interfacing properly or not. Okay, so I wanted to test. So the test is the fifth level. Okay, test also successfully completed. Validation is over. Then after that, deployment. Okay, so I hand over this project. I installed this project to my customer, and the customer can happily enjoy the software. That is called deployment. And not only that, after deployment we can create agreement, okay, for 5 years or 10 years. It depends upon our understanding and the customer's demands. Okay, that is maintenance. During execution of the project, during execution of this what is called a system, some practical problems might be, or some more expectation from different users. So at that time we wanted to upgrade and maintenance. That is the next level. So stages of the classic project life cycle or software development life cycle, okay, has, okay, the following what is called stages. Number one, requirement analysis. Number two, defining. Number three, designing. Number four, coding. Okay, and testing. Fifth level testing. Sixth level deployment, and seventh level maintenance. So software development life cycle consists of 7 stages we demonstrated the sequence also please understand. I am sure 2 or 3 questions may be raised from this topic. And the next one is, what are the activities within the stepwise planning? Okay, so what are the activities? Activities concerned, okay, we have, I identified 10 activities, and the activities already we discussed, but however in the different name. Activities in the stepwise of planning. Number one is select the project, okay, and then, okay, identification of project scope as well as objectives, and the third, identification of project infrastructure requirement, and next, that is the fourth one, analysis of project characteristics. Fifth one, identification of project products and activities. That's a very, very important one. Sixth one, estimate effort for each activity, that is each product or each model. Seventh one, identification of activity risk. Eighth one, allocation of resources. Ninth one, review and publishing a plans. And 10th one, execute the plan. And 11th one, lower levels of planning. That means, okay, everything is completed and reviewed. So as far as, okay, that is activities within the stepwise plan is concerned, okay, 10 levels, okay, already we discussed, but for understanding purpose, repeat. Select the project, identify project scope and objectives, identify project infrastructure, analyze project characteristics, identify project products and activities, estimate efforts for each activity, identify activity risk, allocate resources, review and publish plans, and finally execute the plan. Okay, this is the idea. But you are master in software development life cycle. Okay, it is comfortably you can discuss and you can give answer. Okay, so this is not a major issue. And the next one is breakdown structure. The main difference between the product breakdown structure and the work breakdown structure is that the product management or the product breakdown structure focuses only physical elements of the product. Frankly speaking, simply speaking, that the product breakdown structure focuses on the product. Whereas in this work breakdown structure focuses on the required project details, everything. So please understand, product breakdown structure focuses only physical elements of the product, whereas the work breakdown structure focuses entire details along with the product details. For example, I am considering aircraft system design. Okay, so air vehicle. So what are the types of air vehicle? What are the propulsion details? And what are the system software required? How many central computer? Everything wanted to include. So as far as, okay, this software project management system is concerned, the work breakdown structure focusing deep level. Okay, whereas in this BBS, product breakdown structure, is focused only the physical elements of the product. Okay, so this distinct difference between two models. Okay, please understand one questions may come from this topic. Okay, next one is very important. Okay, SMART. As far as SMART is concerned, S refers to specific, M refers to measurable, A refers attainable, R refers relevant, and T refers time bound. Okay, so SMART refers to the criteria for setting a goal and objectives. Clearly speaking, setting a goals and objective. So specific goal, measurable goal, attainable goal, relevant goal, and time bound. That is called SMART. It's a different manner. Okay, the SMART was coined. Please understand the abbreviated term of SMART. Next one is the stages of design. Okay, the stages of design. So number one, okay, what is called studying the client brief. What the client is, the customer is giving input, you study, number one. And the second one is, what are the customers given input? Based on that, we wanted to focus research, because to develop the model, we needed to consider that one, the second level. The third level, based on the research, we can get brainstorm idea. That's the third level. Based on that, you hitch the model, and then for that, develop the concept. And then, if required, revise. Then you uh, complete the design product. So the stages of design consist of study the demand of what is called a client. Then based on that, do research. Based on that, develop an idea, brainstorm idea. Based on that, okay, develop a sketch that is called a model or a prototype. Then, okay, for that prototype, develop a concept. Then, if required, revise. Otherwise, you complete the design model. Stages of design is a very important. Important means two things: getting input from customer and developing a model with a great model so that other people may not find fault on our model. Okay. And the next one is strategic management as well as tactic management. It's a very, very important one. Reason because as far as strategic management is concerned, is a long-term plan. For example, if I wanted to develop a project, the cost of the project, imagine that there is 1,000 crore. Okay, to whom shall I assign this task? Shall I assign the task to newly started industry? That is 6 months before it is started, or a one industry started a long back and performing very well, tens of customers satisfied that industry. Okay, that is the second level. To whom shall we assign the task? Okay, we can identify the best leading industry to develop the project. Why? Because it has a long-term goal and achieved the goal so that all customers satisfied the people. That is strategic planning. So if you have long-term plan, develop a plan and achieve so that most of the customers will satisfy with your commitments and your contributions. Other one is tactics. Tactics means short-term goal, short-term ideas and short-term opportunities you wanted to utilize. So the tactics means, for example, now a particular group of what is called the customers needed a one group, okay, needed a one software, you develop and launch. Okay, so that is called the tactics. Okay, so this is the two difference. Okay, please understand. Next one is the project portfolio management. What is a project portfolio management? Okay, it's a management. It is a centralized management. It focusing processes, methods and technologies. Okay, so idea is to analyze and collectively manage, okay, the current project. So the project portfolio management is a small idea. It is a centralized management or centralized team. It is used to monitor the process and what methodologies we are adapting, okay, to review, and the technologies, whether we use the recent technologies or not. Okay, it's a small idea. Once you come comfortable in software development life cycle and everything is implicit idea. Next one is called as operational management. So operational management is the administration of business practices. Okay, you know very well. The purpose is to create the highest level of efficiency possible. So operational management is very important so that the institute or industry will perform like anything. Okay, so the highest level of efficiency we wanted to achieve means we wanted to practice very effectively. We wanted to use recent technologies. We wanted to what is called employ skilled engineers so that our project will be highest level. That is called operational management. Okay. Okay. Next one is the critical chain project management. What is critical chain project management? It is a method of planning and managing projects. Okay, the purpose is emphasize the required to execute the project tasks. Okay, so the critical chain project management, okay, is a one type of what is called ideas. The purpose is whether the entire resources are used to execute the project successfully or not. Okay, this the purpose of this one is, so once we have very good resources, okay, those resources we wanted to use effectively, or for better project the best technologies we wanted to adapt. This idea is focused by critical chain project management. And the next one is, okay, it is related to business, not related to our software management, but however, this is also very important to select the choice. Cost benefit analysis. What is a cost benefit analysis? Sometimes it is called systematic approach also, or the benefit cost analysis also. Cost benefit analysis can be called as, okay, benefit cost analysis. Why? From the name it is very clear that, okay, the purpose is estimating the strength and the weakness of what is called all approaches, and from that approaches we wanted to identify, okay, best income. The purpose is I wanted best outcome. How it is possible? Cost benefit analysis. Let us consider, okay, two customers approaching me. Both the customers, okay, requesting within a 1 month I needed a project. First customer is giving a project. If that project is developed by myself, I will get a benefit 1 crore. Second project, okay, the other customers approaching me. If that project I develop, same 1 month expenditure, but that gain is 1.5 crore. So better I may not consider the first customer, or I can give highest priority to second customer. That is cost benefit analysis. So the idea is, okay, before starting a project, I wanted to analyze what is the gain to me. How much gain to me provided same effort I am spending. For example, so I am identifying a two institution. One of the institutions giving me package 5 lakh, another institute giving me package 7 lakhs. My what is called effort is same in both the institutes. So highest salary we can offer, that is called cost benefit analysis. And the next one is, okay, net profit. Net profit is very simple, okay, one income, okay, net income. Then after that, for achieving that income, what are expenditures? Okay, for example, how much cost of goods, okay, current expenses, salary expenses, and I'm using what is called some products depreciation, okay, and I got a loan and interest, tax, everything I'm excluding. So total income minus entire expenditures like what is called electricity expenditure, salary everything. Then final, okay, one profit, that is called net profit. This is called very important term, return on investment. Okay, so return on I spent 1 lakh, okay, and I gaining 1 crore, that is after expenditure remaining amount, that is called net profit or return on investment, like this. So we can discuss more points, but however, as far as first unit is concerned, I consider these are the very important topics. I have given a brief introduction. I took a long time, but you understand the core idea of this work. That's the reason why I given input. Now I would like to focus what is called MCQs. What are the possible MCQ questions we can expect? Okay, so MCQ. So for each unit I identified 25 MCQ questions, multiple choice questions, and each questions we will discuss one by one. So this topic we would like to focus what is called the unit 1, project evaluation and project planning. This is the syllabus, you know very well. Okay, this is the first question. Okay, so first question is concerned different activity of a project management is. So what are the different activities? Okay, so that is a project planning is one of the activities. Project monitoring is another one of the activities. Project control is activities. So all are the project management activities. So that I would like to, okay, select this answer. Okay, fourth answer. Correct? Okay. Second question. Which of the following activity is undertaken immediately after feasibility study and before the requirement analysis and the specification phase? So the question you understood, isn't it? Feasibility study, okay, before requirement analysis. Which one? So that is a planning, monitoring, control, obviously planning. Okay, the planning is the correct answer. So third question, okay, which of the following activity is not the part of project planning? Okay, estimation is a planning, scheduling also planning, risk management also planning. So the third one, project monitoring, because so when we preparing what is called project planning, so we cannot monitor. That's the reason why, okay, project monitoring is not the phase coming under project plan. Okay, next question, fourth question. During project estimation, project manager estimates the following. So what is that? Project estimation. Okay, project costs, yeah, wanted to focus. Project duration also needed to focus. Project effort also is required. Okay, all are, so that's, okay, this is the fourth one is the correct answer. And fifth question, okay, this activity is undertaken once the development activity started. Which activity? Development activity started, immediately a particular activity wanted to start. Project planning and project monitoring and control. Obviously project monitoring and control, because this activity wanted to take, okay, whenever, okay, the development started. So that's the reason why second is the correct answer. Environmental purpose, no. Project quality also no. Project management also no. So none of these. So the project, okay, the software project objective is the planning and the customer will give. Okay, so the none. Eighth question. Dash is not a project manager's activity. Okay. Project manager's activity is a planning, control, and design. Okay, design is expert team. Okay, so is not a project design is not a project manager's activity. And ninth question, which one of the following is not considered as a risk in the project management? Testing is important. Staff turnover. Okay, so that is the staff turnover is one of the, what is called, is not considered as the risk. Okay, if more staff means not more risk or less risk. Okay, 10th question, what is the process each manager follows during the life of a project? Is known as, okay, project management life cycle. Is a very important one. So that is process of each means, okay, project management life cycle only. Which of the following is the sub process of a process improvement? Is 11th question. Okay, which of the following is the sub process of process improvement? Process analysis, because we wanted analysis, because of analysis we can improve. Okay, so analysis. 12th question, which of the following is not a project management goal? Keeping overall cost is the management goal, delivering management goal, maintaining happy management goal, avoiding customer complaint. Okay, so avoiding customer complaint, obviously, okay, is not a project management goal. 13th question, which of the following, okay, so main parameters that you should use when computing the cost of software development projects? Which of the following are the main parameters you should use for computing the cost? Travel wanted to consider, hardware, software needed effort, okay, all the above. 13th, okay, last question. Success is, factors for project success is, team of intelligent people is required, comprehensive planning, open communication, risk management is required, project closure also, all the above. Okay. 16th question. Okay. You expect the question like this. Various elements of product process. Okay. For example, planning, routing, sequence and all given, and which is the correct sequence for, okay, product process. Elements of product process. So, which is the correct? Okay. So, for example, this refers, okay, after planning, routing, scheduling, okay, the checking will come. And like this, okay, different sequence, the correct sequence is this. Okay, that's and next, the sequence process order of what is called SDLC, software development life cycle, is the sequence given. Okay, and the same sequence I would like to select, but in the university examination, please expect the sequence may be changed or the sequence may not give, and they may ask you to arrange properly. So the please understand the sequence, but for your understanding purpose, without confusion, I have given a proper sequence. Okay, expect the question like this. 18th question, WBS, okay, is, I told you, work breakdown structure. 19th question, PBS refers, okay, product breakdown structure. Please remember product breakdown structure. This type of questions we may expect. And the next question, 20th question, SMART. I already told you, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and time bound. Okay, 20th question. 21st question, strategic management is obviously, okay, long term. Other one is called tactics management, that is called short term. Okay, the two are very, very important. And the 23rd, critical chain project management, what is that? Refers a method of planning and managing projects that emphasizes the resource required. Yeah, what are the resources required to execute the project? Refer the method of planning, managing that needed to schedule the task, that also required. So critical chain project management consists of both. So I select the third answer. Both are correct. 24. Cost benefit analysis is used to estimate the benefit while pressure. Yeah. Which task I will get more input, more profit. That is cost benefit analysis. Best example, okay, two institutions, okay, I would like to join one of the institutions giving highest package so that I can focus that institute. Cost benefit analysis. Okay. And okay, that is next, okay, that is a 25th. What is called ROI. ROI means return on investment. Okay, good. So, my dear learners, my dear children, I took a long time, but you wanted to understand the concepts, so that I have taken long time. So, these are the answers. Okay, revise ideas by watching these videos frequently to understand the concept very clearly. With these words, I would like to conclude. So, my dear learners, if you have any doubt, anytime you can post comments or you can call me. Okay, if you are willing this video, I kindly request you to like our channel as well as subscribe our channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you. Bye.